we're doing delayed turns and reverse turns, both separately and in partners. So first we're going to go over the footwork, and then we'll go over the partner stuff for each, and then we'll go into our combo that we did, that we were collaborating on at the end of class. Okay? Cool.
All right, so today we went over what we call the delayed turn and the reverse turn, and we just worked with that with ourselves and then with partner work. So first, the delayed turn, what it is we're basically turning on the 4 and 8, kind of doing a 360 turn in one count. So very slowly, it's gonna look like this: 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's important here is that on the 3 and the 7, we're prepping by putting our toes facing the left wall, and then on the 8 on the right wall. So we're prepping, and we're having that energy from our right foot here to do the whole 360 turn. So it'll be like this, and then we face the wall. And we also talked about spotting. Spotting is when you stare at an object, or for this instance, a part of the wall, all the way through until you can't look at it anymore, and then you look back to it very quickly. So very slowly is like what Nicole's doing. We're gonna do that in a fast motion. And also another thing that I pointed out is when you're first learning this, it's hard to keep your balance. I know I still struggle with it to this day. One thing that does help me is keeping my arms out, kind of like a ballerina, right?
So like a beach ball.
Yeah.
Cute little ballerina.
Yeah, and that helps with my balance. So it's gonna look like this: 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, and then a couple other things. Whenever we're doing these single leg turns, one thing that we want to make sure of is where our center is and where our balance is mostly located. So we were talking about a little bit today on like the actual structure of how your body should be over that leg. So we talked about how the foot should be pointed outwards, and throughout the turn, it should be at that diagonal the whole time to help with stability. We should also have most of our weight in our toe. Our knee should be bent, and then our weight should generally just be over that foot here. So we're not lifting up on our toes like this, because this will allow us less stability. We're using that torsion of the chest to get all the way around, and just making sure we're continuing that Latin posture and keeping those ballerina arms like Cesar was saying. Okay. All right. Any other notes for that?
No, it takes a lot of practice, and like I said before, for me it's a little bit easier actually when the beat is a little bit faster. And then also one more thing is, I guess, we're not really tapping here on the 4 and 8 because we don't have time to do that.
Okay. Do you want to do partner work, or do you want to go to?
I would want to do it.
Okay. All right. So the next thing that we did was we very briefly went over reverse turns. So typically, whenever we do our regular turns, we're turning forward. So our regular turns would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whenever we're doing the reverse turns, we're basically going behind. We're opening backwards. If there was like a door hinge, our door hinge would be the foot that we're stepping out with first, and then we're just going behind. We're opening the door that way instead of closing the door this way, if that makes sense. If you're a more visual person, cool. If not, basically we're opening backwards instead of closing forwards. So it looks like this, going to the left first. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other side is literally the same thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. So one thing that can help with the stability of these is whenever we're stepping back, having a little bit of an angle in our foot can help us get around more. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that same kind of like foot angle that I was talking about whenever we're doing our one-footed turns, we can also do in this instance. So we're having that tilted out foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're also talking about whenever we do this in partner work, our regular turns, our hands should be going across the lead, across the follow's face or across the lead's face, depending on which position you are. And it should be, your fingers should be pointed at a parallel angle, whereas whenever you're doing these reverse turns, typically we will have the fingers pointing up, and it will be going across the ear to go all the way around. We're not going to be throwing around like this because that can hurt the shoulder of the follow, but we'll go over that a little bit more whenever we do the part work now. So now we're going to go through the part work.
So in here we did a little bit of both. The leads got to do the lane turn, and the follows got to do the reverse. So the combo for today looked like this: 5,
6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2,
reverse,
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3,
cuddle,
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3,
half basic,
5,
Madrid.
6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for coming to class.
Thank you.